So this is not the video I had in mind for today, and I decided to make it because I posted on Instagram saying that I finally invested in Bitcoin, and I had so many messages that I've not been able to reply to them all. But you know, people asking me how I purchased it, why I purchased it, and all that kind of stuff. So I figured I should probably make a video that people can watch and understand why and how I've done it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna and I make videos about personal finance and bossing life. So if you like these type of videos, check out the rest of my channel. I don't think this will be a very long video. I just want to talk you through sort of my reasoning for buying Bitcoin and then just show you how I've done it, and hopefully that won't take too long. So first things first, why have I bought Bitcoin now? I've always said that I wasn't interested in buying any cryptocurrency, and I always thought that it was way too volatile and just wasn't something that I had any interest in whatsoever. So I think a few people were quite shocked when I've said that I finally put some money into Bitcoin. But essentially the whole reasoning for me is that my risk appetite has gone up. So if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that over the last month, I have completely paid off all my debts. So I'm debt free now, which means that I have a lot more disposable income. And yes, I have my financial goals. I have my house that I want to build in Poland. So it's not like I'm just going to be, you know, throwing all my disposable income away. But Bitcoin, if you have seen, and generally cryptocurrency, but Bitcoin especially, has the potential for very large gains, but it also has the potential for huge losses. So of course, this isn't something that I would recommend for beginners, for people that aren't able to potentially lose all the money that they invest into Bitcoin, because it is a really, really risky investment. So that's basically it in terms of my reasoning. My risk appetite has gone up because I have more disposable income, and I want to allocate a small percentage of my portfolio. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be suddenly investing loads of money into crypto, but a very small percentage of my investments into slightly higher risk stuff. So yes, I might lose everything, but actually the potential for things like Bitcoin to go up quite significantly, as we've seen, is quite high, because had I invested in it only a few months ago, I would have already made huge amounts of money. So I'm starting small. I've only put in, I think, about £200, I think, into it. So again, not loads of money, but it was a last minute decision and I didn't have that much disposable income left over for this month. So I might still add to it, you know, especially if it crashes some more, but at the moment, that's what I'm comfortable with. Okay, so in terms of the how, because this is a question that I've had a lot. So first things first, apps like Trading212 and Free Trade do not allow you to buy cryptocurrency. I know that on Trading212 you've got like a Bitcoin ETP or something, but that's not buying Bitcoin. That's buying basically a stock that's tracking the price of Bitcoin. So the way that I've purchased actual Bitcoin is through two separate websites. And I can tell you now, there is one that I definitely prefer. I would not recommend the other one, but I know a lot of people use it. So the first one that I use that I incredibly recommend is eToro. So eToro allows you to buy the actual cryptocurrency. You can see here I hold BTC, which is crypto. If I go into it, and I can show you, when I press trade here, it does say you are buying the underlying asset. A lot of people seem to think that eToro is just for CFDs. It is not. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but yeah, they allow you to buy the actual crypto. The other thing to note is that they do actually allow you to transfer from, say, this eToro account into the eToro wallet, which I believe is like the typical crypto wallet that you can use to pay for transactions with and stuff. However, there seem to be loads and loads of complicated rules around that. I don't know, don't ask me. You can read about it on the eToro website. I'll leave the links down below. It's not something that interests me really that much at the moment, because I'm buying this more as an investment rather than something to use to do transactions with in terms of paying for stuff with Bitcoin. But I know loads of people are interested in like, oh, does eToro let you to then transfer the money to other crypto wallets and stuff? So the answer is yes, but it's complicated, so read the rules first. I do have a link for eToro down below if you are interested, but one thing to note is that temporarily they have increased their first minimum top up from $200 to $1,000 because the demand is huge, because so many people are wanting to use eToro right now. Now, the second place that I purchased the Bitcoin is Coinbase. So this is the one that I've heard most people talk about when it comes to crypto, and I decided to sort of use someone's referral link, because when you use people's referral links, you both get £7 in crypto. So I used someone's link and I signed up and I purchased the crypto, but the fees on there are so high. Like obviously most platforms have some sort of fees. As far as I'm aware, eToro doesn't charge additional fees for crypto, but obviously you have like the withdrawal fee of $5 when you withdraw money from eToro into your bank account. But Coinbase charged me like between £2, £3, £4 per transaction. So like I think I bought like £50 the first time and paid like a £3 fee, and then like another £50 and then paid the fee again. And to me that was crazy. The fact that every time I want to make a transaction I have to pay such a high fee. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm sure there are reasons for it, and I'm sure loads of people are okay with it. Especially if you are buying large amounts, you're probably like, oh, I'll make that back in like a week with crypto. But for me, I don't like that, because I'm not planning to invest huge amounts into crypto. So I really want to minimize any sort of costs involved in the investments. So again, I'll put the link down below, purely because, you know, if you're gonna do it, you might as well use a link and then you get £7 and stuff as well. But I would much rather use eToro, and that's what I would recommend for you guys if you want to invest in Bitcoin. So I wanted to take you through how to buy this. So when you're on your eToro, type in BTC into the search bar. Once you click through, you'll be taken to this page. So as per eToro, you can see the newsfeed there, everything everyone is posting about Bitcoin. This works for anything, any stocks. Again, sort of the same similar pages where you've got the stats, where you can see the price, you know, up to the maximum. And then you've got like the research tabs as well, which tell you how many people are buying and holding and things like that, which is great. But anyway, you click the trade button and then this comes up. And like I said, you can see here it says you are buying the underlying asset. And then you just put in the amount you want to buy, of which the minimum is $25. And you basically just click open trade. And once you've done that, that's pretty much it. You have bought your first Bitcoin. It does then turn up on your portfolio. And as you can see here, when you click into the amount, into the name, you will see all the transactions sort of listed in terms of when you purchased and how much and the profit or loss on that individual amount. Be really careful, you know, don't invest money that you're not okay with losing all of it sort of overnight. I know generally you shouldn't really be investing money you're not okay with losing, but to me, if you're investing in things like ETFs and index funds and things, you're less likely to sort of just lose all your money. Whereas with crypto, that's kind of a possibility. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to cover. So hopefully, I'm just looking, this video hasn't been very long, like I said, but hopefully useful for some of you if you're interested in Bitcoin. But yeah, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.